Hi, Mr. Brady. This is my video explaining the angle relationships for parallel lines and transversals. So the first one would be the transversal. A transversal is a line that passes through two lines in the same plane, but it has to pass through them at two different points. So the transversal in this diagram would be this line. The next one is alternate interior angles, and these are a pair of angles on the inner side of two parallel lines, but that are separated by the transversal. So for example, that could be this angle and this angle, or this angle and this angle. And these two angles also have to be congruent. Next is alternate exterior angles. These are similar to the interior ones, except they have to be on the outside of the two parallel lines. So for example, this one and this one, or this one and this one, and these also have to be congruent. The next one is the same side interior angles, and these are a pair of angles on the inner side of the two parallel lines, but they have to be on the same side of the transversal. So that could be these two angles or these two angles. And these angles are supplementary, not congruent. So the next one is same side exterior angles. These are a pair of angles on the outer side of the two parallel lines, but again on the same side of the transversal. So like these two or these two. And they also have to be supplementary. Next up is corresponding angles. These are congruent angles on the same side of the transversal. So that could be this one and this one, or this one and this one. It's pretty much angles that are equal to each other, and that also share like the same point. Or I mean, no, they don't have to share the same point. So the next one is angles that are vertical angles, and these are angles that are congruent, but they also have to be diagonal to each other. So they have to be on other sides of the transversal. So this one and this one would be vertical angles, and so would this and this. And these have to be congruent to each other. And finally, the last one is adjacent angles, and these are just two angles that have a common side and a common vertex. So that could be this one and this one, or this one and this one. And these angles are also supplementary. And yeah, that's it. For the presentation, I used a checkerboard that we have on our table. So yeah.